Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ball Game Times. I go by the name of Mubarak and I'm a Liverpool fan.
I go by the name Abdulaziz. I'm an Arsenal fan. Still top of the league. Ooh,
5 points though.
Don't worry, it will be 8 points by the end of the weekend.
Anyway, with that being said, let's jump straight into some interesting tweets we found throughout the week, yeah?
Yeah.
Asisa Toshoala.
Agbabola.
At Asisa Oshoala, she said, delete your drafts in capital letter. United fans deserve everything right now. And she has the tearing emoji. Hashtag Manchester Derby. Hashtag EPL. That was after the game. Manchester United against Manchester City. What a game that was.
Yeah, what a game.
Marcus Rashford seems to have come back to life, bro.
Can you do that celebration? Like the one is showing everybody.
Wow,
Everybody's doing it. I saw it on tease, man.
I can't do that.
Just
bro.
do it. Come on.
I'm a Liverpool fan now.
Come on.
Bro, no.
Come on. I can do it. I'm an Arsenal fan. I can do it.
Well, yeah, Arsenal and United, you guys have a rivalry, but like.
Okay, do you mean you can't do the shoe? You've never said shoe in your life.
Of course I have.
The Ronaldo shoe.
I have, but like, why would I? Like, I'm not totally happy seeing United doing well. Like,
yeah,
they're doing well, yeah, but like,
let's be honest, I'm not too, but you know, when something is iconic, I think we should just celebrate it because it promotes. You finally did it. I think it was good to say it.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey.
Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Anna.
Anna, yeah, it's nice to meet you. My name is Abdulaziz. Yeah, and this is Mubarak.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm fine.
What team do you support?
Messi.
Oh, she's still Messi. She's Messi expressly.
So you think Messi is the greatest player of all time?
Yes, I think so.
How about Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Do you watch football first off?
Not really, but like once in a while.
Okay.
Like with my babe.
Okay, but for sure you've heard about the Ronaldo versus Messi debate, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whose side are you on?
Messi now the new goat now.
Why?
Yeah, cause I feel like he's a legend.
Bro, what's your name?
My name is Bafian.
What team do you support?
I support Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Ooh,
That's
Chelsea.
You guys are stinking up the place right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what side of the divide do you fall on that? Are you team Ronaldo or team Messi?
I'm just saying Messi. Messi indeed.
Messi.
Yeah.
So you prefer Messi to Ronaldo?
Yeah,
Why?
Just because the performance that Messi used to perform during his football and other things like that.
Because he has won the World Cup, now everybody's team Messi.
Yeah.
If Ronaldo won the World Cup, you might have been on Ronaldo's side. Are you sure? You've always been team Messi?
No, I'm always been a Messi. Always.
But you know, it's rare. It's rare to see a Chelsea fan that loves.
That likes Messi.
Yeah.
Because Messi has fired you guys a lot of times in the Champions League.
Yeah, we know that Messi fired us, but I prefer Messi a lot more than Ronaldo.
Let's talk about another too.
Let's move on to the next tweet. Pato Rankin actually supports Arsenal.
I didn't know that. To be honest, I'm
always
an
know.
Arsenal fan, and I didn't know that. I think he doesn't strike me as somebody that
loves football.
Yeah, that genuinely even loves Arsenal. I know he loves football. He likes football. I don't know about the love part, but no, I didn't know.
No. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's an Arsenal fan, and yeah, Pat Rankin is from the streets, and you know one thing is peculiar to Nigerian streets, yeah.
Football.
Yeah, so you get
football.
He tweeted some days ago, like this is not actually a new tweet, but I found it interesting, and I'm bringing it on the sofa.
Yeah, don't
Official.
Don't even. I think it's something that will break my heart. Don't tell me it's about the field.
No, but I feel like okay, let's go. Let's just get the cat out of the bag. He tweeted, Modric is coming.
Coming where?
And he has a flexing emoji, like flexing his muscles. And then he quoted his own tweet and said to London. It doesn't actually really make sense, but it does make sense because he would have come to London anyways.
Eventually,
he went to Southwest London.
Yeah.
Instead of North London. But what do you make of Modric joining Chelsea rather than Arsenal? After all the twerking he has done, I've never seen a player twerk so much for a club.
I think this is the first time like we're experiencing something like this, like in football, when a player openly twerks for another team and joins their rivals. Like, can you guys think of any other situation that comes close to this? If you can, let us know in the comment section. Because
I think Modric. I think that guy is just dodgy. Like, how do you?
I don't blame him. I'm not really pained. I think he did it. Like, they spoke some sense into him. Maybe told him, okay, let's look at it. He won't start at us now, obviously.
He's not going to start at Chelsea as well.
He
Okay,
would.
maybe he would.
Yeah, nobody would sit him down at Chelsea.
He actually would.
Nobody who plays the left wing. Maybe Sterling. Sterling can play the right also.
But what's this hype about Modric though?
Yeah, 7 professional goals or something.
Chelsea paid
He's going for £100 million.
But Arsenal almost fell for the trap. You guys were willing to pay as high as 92 million.
Yes. We're guilty too. We almost ruined the market. But no, it's not right. 7 professional goals. It's 22 coming from the Ukrainian league. Come on.
I think he's a good player though, but I don't think, bro. If I'm being honest, I don't think anyone is worth 100 million. But it's what it is.
I think Messi and Ronaldo. I think they're worth.
I don't think they're worth it anymore because
currently
at their age, they're not.
But there was a time they were.
When they were, of course.
Okay, how about Mbappe? Is Mbappe worth 100 million?
Yeah, he is. He actually is.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's jump into the football.
So we're wondering, what do you think? Who do you think has done the best business this January transfer with?
To be honest, I don't know. Maybe I'm being reactive, but I think Arsenal getting Trossard. I think that's very, very smart business, especially facing the disappointment of Modric going to Chelsea. I think that was the best way to bounce back. People have been making a big deal about Modric's age, Trossard's age on Twitter. They're like, he's 28, he's this, he's that. But I'm like, 28, it's not like 28 is that old. He could still give you a solid 3 years. And he's Premier League proven. Like, this is a guy who has scored against top opposition, scored a hat-trick against my team. Yeah. I'm not afraid to say that. But yeah, that's a good player. And last night we were talking of and we were talking about how he could have a similar influence to the Arsenal side, similar to what Jota did for Liverpool. At first I was like, maybe that's a bit far-fetched, but like on afterthought, I actually can see him having that sort of influence on that Arsenal team. And the fact that he's a very dynamic player, can play on the right, can play on the left, has played as a left winger for Graham Potter at Brighton. So that's a versatile player. That's a very, very good player that Arteta has signed. And one thing Arteta has showed since joining Arsenal is that he knows his onions. When he goes after a player, then there's something about that player. And yeah, what a signing! I'm just looking forward to. But, of course, not against my team, but obviously, I would love to see Arsenal win the league.
He's coming back to Anfield this season because Arsenal we've not been to Anfield. So maybe you should do an Arshavin. You know what an Arshavin is.
Anyway, let's get into more football. Let's get into Serie A because Nigerian players are absolutely tearing it up.
Victor!
Bro.
I love the way they shout his name when he scores a goal.
Bro, like, I get goosebumps, man. Victor Osimhen, what a player. What a player.
Wow.
What a player. That boy is from down the road. He came from down the road. And
it's just like, bro, he's just...
Osimhen is doing his thing, but Ademola Lookman as well. I think Osimhen, like, let's just reserve
we're not too surprised.
Let's reserve the best. Let's talk about Ademola Lookman as well. No disrespect, great player as well.
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Why are you surprised though? Because I've always felt he was a good player, but I did not know he had
goals in him.
Yeah,
I didn't know that too. I knew he was a good player. He could take players on. He was in the Premier League. He showed us. He went to RB Leipzig in Germany. It didn't work out too well for him, but he showed glimpses of the player he was. But now he's tearing it up. He's showing it up with goals too. That's the surprising part. So big ups, Ademola Lookman. Big ups. You are doing us well.
Anyway, Victor Osimhen, what a player, man. I mean, 13 goals already, and a lot of people are trying to link him with Man United right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's a sensible transfer, but I'm just kind of worried because I don't exactly know how he's going to fit into that team. It might sound absurd, but I think Rashford is going into becoming the main man right now for Man United. And Osimhen is an alpha male. Anywhere he goes, he dominates. He wants to be the alpha male. He wants to be the main character.
He wants to be big dog.
So I don't know how he's going to fit into that Man United team. How? Because he wants to score all the goals. He wants to take penalties. He wants to have all the responsibility. So we could actually end up seeing a case of I'm not trying to be a prophet of doom right now, but I don't think Marcus Rashford wants to pass the ball to Victor Osimhen and Osimhen gets all the goals all the time.
I think you're right because if you watch the game against Crystal Palace, Man
Yeah.
United versus Crystal Palace, Rashford he was very selfish. Like to be honest, he was very selfish.
And you need great players to be selfish because
yes, but sometimes
without being selfish, you're not going to score that many
sometimes
goals.
you don't do it like to the detriment of the team flow. I think he did that against Crystal Palace, and he was one of the people that cost them that game. Him, Casemiro, and one other player I can't think of right now. But I feel he would still fit in because he fits that profile that Man U wants. Man U wants a striker that can press, obviously, that can press, that can hold up play, that can do so many things. And Victor Osimhen ticks all.
He's got the dog in him.
Yes, big dog, not just a small dog. The big dog.
The dog doesn't bark, he bites.
Yeah. So I think he would really, really do well there. And also Chelsea, they power.
And you told me the other time that Osimhen is actually a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, I think I heard him say it or I read it somewhere.
He grew up being a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, he idolized DJ Drogba. Most of us did.
Yeah.
Growing up,
not
we
me
loved
though.
him.
I hated Drogba growing up, but I grew up to respect him though.
Even if you hate him, you'd respect him.
Bro, let me flash you back. 2004. I was in primary school. Ivory Coast against Nigeria. I can't remember if it was the semi-final or
I think it was
quarterfinal.
06.
Was it 06, yeah?
Yeah, it was 06.
06, yeah. I was in primary
I think
school.
it was Okocha's JJ's last game for Nigeria.
Bro, to be honest, I can't remember. But I can remember that game. It was a knockout fixture.
Yeah.
The Ivory Coast defeated us 1-0. And I remember crying. Like, I genuinely felt it was because I didn't see the game. Like, I felt that was why we lost. Because I begged my dad, like, just today, let me see this game. Because I was like...
You wanted to skip school?
Yeah, bro. Like, 2002 as well, I had that problem. Like, every time Nigeria played, I wanted to skip school. I felt like football was more important than school. I still feel so anyway. Did you have that, like, sorry to go a bit off topic right now, but like, did you ever have exams and there was a game before your exams? Like, there was a game the night before your exam?
Many Champions League nights. I can remember.
And did you skip the football?
No, I didn't. Oh man, I waited you go right.
Exactly, man. Maybe I clocked it earlier because like from like earlier, I wanted to skip school for football.
You know, in school, some people will make it look like you're not serious. You have exams tomorrow. You want to go and watch football.
Exactly.
This one no serious. But bro, I would still go because there's time for everything.
Yeah, so back to my Drogba story, man. 2006, they defeated Nigeria 1-0, and that goal was clearly offside. If there was VAR at that point, that goal would not have stood. And I remember Drogba having he did one celebration that was very, very dirty.
Can't
like
remember.
It was so cold, like he dunked on us. He actually really, really did dunk on us. And Drogba brought me so much pain as a young star just watching football. But for Chelsea as well, he was a menace.
2013, we had our revenge, if you can remember. Yeah. Emmanuel Emenike. We had our revenge.
Bro, that was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
That was a good game still, but that was the older.
And who was the defender that pocketed him? That young defender that is now in
Boabuna.
No. Omero,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Omero had, bro. Let's just go on with the football, man. Let's not go too off topic. Let's talk about City. I think City right now, I don't know what's going on internally, but I feel like there could be some people taking some blames because how do you sell your managerial talent? Yeah. Somebody who
knows all
somebody who knows
secrets.
all the corners, somebody who potentially could have replaced your main guy, Pep Guardiola.
That's Mikel Arteta we're talking about.
And then you're selling two very good players to that same opponent. Selling Gabriel Jesus and then the left back Zinchenko. So Arsenal, it seems to me like Arsenal have sold City have sold like a very, very strong part of their arsenal to Arsenal.
Yeah. I think they just didn't sell players. They sold their ideas.
Yeah.
They sold their ideas. Firstly, they gave us Mikel. Everybody knows. Even before Mikel took the job, so many coaches like praised them. Even there's a quote going around right now of Jose Mourinho praising Mikel Arteta a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Pochettino did the same thing. It was people that knew like what was happening behind the scenes at City knew it was very important and integral to how City developed and all. So they just didn't sell. They sold Zinchenko's and Jesus' mentality. They sold it to us now.
Yeah.
So even if these guys are not even playing the dressing room, they are still in the dressing room.
Yeah.
They are instilling what they learn at City.
Hmm.
They are instilling it at the training center at Coney,
Yeah.
Arsenal's training center. So these things is I'm sure City won't sell any player to their rivals again.
And I think City, because of how good they have been in the last decade and how well run the club
Maybe
is,
they got
I
too
think,
comfortable. Yeah.
and I think they get away with a lot, especially with the media. People are quick to say Liverpool are the media's darling, but people don't realize how much the media loves City. Because if this happened to any other team, take for instance, Man United sold like a managerial asset and sold two very important talents to a rival, people will be all over them and talking about the Glazers, talking about how the club is not run well, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. But nobody is seeming to see anything wrong about City doing the same.
If you look at it like from another angle, these players they sold were not really starters for them.
Yeah, but
So
you could
wouldn't
sell
really-
them anywhere else. Sell them abroad. Why are you selling them?
wouldn't really
Why are you
fault
selling
them.
to your rival?
I think
Why are you making your rival stronger?
I think Zinchenko and Jesus now they set a template
Mm-hmm.
that if you are winning,
Mm-hmm.
don't sell to any of the direct rivals. Even
Exactly.
if these players are not starters, don't sell to them. I think Ferguson did it in his years. He never sold to his rivals.
Yeah.
Do you remember who remembers Gabriel Heinze? He
Yeah.
wanted the Liverpool move.
Bro.
He wanted to go.
Bro.
But Ferguson sat in and said, "Guy, you are not going to Liverpool." He sat him down. He put him on the bench. Then later, after like a season or two, he sold him to Real Madrid. So this is
That was a good
something
move
we've known.
still. Did he sell him directly to Real or Marseille?
No, I think it was from Real. Then from Real, he went to Marseille during the end of his career.
Yeah. With that being said, let's move on to this very interesting part. This is the segment where we are going to make an 11 based on the Barclays era. That was when we began to see an influx of proper money into football as well, and Chelsea were an integral part of that.
Chelsea, City. I think City, they sold City for the first time in like 2008 or 7.
Yeah, 7, I think.
Yeah. So it was that time things were changing and it's been fun. So who's starting goal for you in your ultimate team?
Man, like okay, I'm going to have my 11 and you're going to have yours. And the viewers tell us who has the better 11, yeah?
Right.
So in goal for me would be okay, there must be rules, yeah. We can't pick more than one player
from the team you support.
From each team.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the twist right there, because I don't want us to end up picking too many players.
Okay, so there will be plenty of options. Yeah.
Okay, let's make it 2 per team.
2 is good. I think 1 is too small.
Yeah,
because,
let's make it 2.
You know, the traditional big teams are not plenty.
Yeah. So 2 per team, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
My goalkeeper would be Czech was good though. Yeah. Czech was really good. Yeah. But Van der Sar, bro. Who else was really good?
Schmeichel wasn't Barclays there.
Nah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was a bit before. Lehmann was a madman, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't do it for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I still go. I want to say Petr Cech, but bro, Van der Sar was good. Yeah,
I think you're having a hard time already.
Yeah, but bro, I didn't think this would be this difficult.
Yeah. Just because
I'll go Van der Sar still.
Okay.
I'll go Van der Sar and go. Okay. Just because it's not because I think he's better than Cech, but because I'm just thinking I might want to have like 2 outfield players. Yeah. Okay. 2 outfield Chelsea players. And in defense, the first person I'd have in my defense would be Ferdinand.
Wow.
Yeah, good player. Because I think yeah, the other time I was talking about how Barclays era was how we started to see an influx of a lot of money into the game, and he moved from Leeds United at that point
Yeah.
to
I
Man
think for
United.
was it 40 million or 30
I,
million?
I, I can't remember
It
what the
was
fee was,
within that
but
range.
he was the most expensive defender in the world at that point.
Yeah.
And to partner Ferdinand would be, I want to say Terry, but Ferdinand's partnership with Vidic was very good still.
Probably the
Probably the
best
best we ever saw.
especially the Barkley era. Probably the best.
I can't believe I'm doing this, Buck, because I rate Terry very, very highly. But
Wait,
Terry is
you're a
he's a bit
Liverpool
of a
fan and
racist.
you've mentioned 3 United players,
Nah,
man.
bro, I'm being honest, you know. I'm being
Okay.
an honest fan. I'm not like Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans are petty, man. You guys are the pettiest set of fans in the world.
Still top of the league, baby.
Bruh, forget that thing. Yeah, so just because Ferdinand's partnership with Vidic was,
It was incredible,
if
man.
I'm picking both of them, that means both of my Manchester United picks gone.
Yeah. I think you should just.
I'm going to pick the both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Ferdinand and Vidic in my centre back pairing, and my left back would be. Now let me say this because we are playing a game. Yeah, I can't say Ashley Cole because I already have. Do I have a Chelsea player yet? Let's do it. I don't have a Chelsea player yet. I can't have Ashley Cole because I have to have. These two guys I'm looking at off field. That's why I wasn't picking Terry in the first place. Yeah, let's go Ashley Cole still. Ashley Cole left back because I don't think there was a better player than him. Big up Evra though. Evra was very good as well. But yeah, Ashley Cole did it for Arsenal. Was part of the Invincibles.
Yeah.
Then went to Chelsea. Nah, it's not even arguable, man. It's not even arguable. Right back would be this one would be interesting. Yeah, I'll take Glenn Johnson. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm saying it with chest because
Why?
I can't remember being very, very excited after his signing as much as I was excited to see Glenn Johnson join Liverpool because he played for Portsmouth, before he came to Liverpool. And I remember him scoring one belter of a goal, and it was goal of the season. Like the way he played, because when I was playing football at that point, I was playing with people who were a lot older than me. So I was being made to play right back, and my manager would have me like, he would sit me down, ask me to watch football. And at that point, the people I was watching were Glenn Johnson. I was watching Danny Alves as well. And Glenn Johnson he was too skillful for a defender. The step overs, football was easy for him.
I think
He did not win a lot though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd still say.
I think he would have done better in this era. This era where you have bombing fullbacks.
Yeah.
He did that perfectly during those days, but those times so you had to be a defender first.
Yeah.
To be a right back or a left back. You had to be that was the first thing.
Exactly.
But he wasn't like that.
But he was better than Trent though as a defender. Though you guys don't hold that and run away, because I know people could cut this part out and run with it and go say Mubarak said Johnson is better than Trent. No, I'm saying as a defender, in terms of being, even though Johnson wasn't a great defender as well, I could remember him being shit against Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Cup at that point. But I think he's a better tackler than Trent.
Players of Barclays and further dates, they were better defensively because that time you had to know as a defender, your first thing, your conscious is how to defend.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you thought.
Yeah.
Every other thing they didn't care if you were good on the ball, if you could pass sideways, if you could move the ball quickly and to the attack. No, it wasn't like that. It was defend first, defend with your body, defend with every part of your body. So I think most defenders of that era were better defenders.
Yeah.
Even now, the best defenders of now are defenders that can read the game, not defenders that can tackle. I love me a sliding tackle. How many people would do that these days?
Yeah. Bro, like I'm just thinking about my team now. Like I already have 2 Chelsea players, yeah?
Yeah.
I have Ashley Cole, left back.
You have 2 Man United players.
Wait, who was my goalkeeper? Petr Cech. Van der Sar.
That's 3.
Nah, I actually messed it up. You didn't even catch me.
I think I thought there was an exception for the outfield players or something.
No. Like that means I have to restart.
Yeah, no.
Okay, my goalkeeper would be okay. Like for the goalkeeper, I would say Ali Al Habsi. Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Former Wigan goalkeeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It was good.
Omani.
Yeah. It was good
Wow.
still. Okay, I'm thinking it's between him and Husi Askilainen.
Okay, I get Juicy.
Askilainen was
I get
good too.
Juicy Askilainen, yeah. I
But
get him.
yeah, there
He's
was
a
times
legend.
when
To me, Juicy is a Premier League legend.
there was times when
Ali Absi.
Al Habsi had good games against my team. But I'm talking about what I saw. Like he had some brilliant games, especially
Ali
in
Absi.
the FA Cup. They defeated Man City at some point.
Was he a goalkeeper? Was he Kirkland?
No, it was him. Kirkland was before Al Habsi.
Okay.
Al Habsi
Ali
was
Absi.
it was decent, and because he came from the Middle East, like to me, he represented more than just football because he was actually representing a minority group that we've not seen a lot of in the Premier League.
Okay. This is not mainly
It's
about
football still because he wasn't a bad keeper.
Ali Absi
But
wasn't-
yeah, let's just settle with Husi Askilainen in
Okay.
goal. And my right back would be Glenn Johnson, as I said, led by Ashley Cole, centre back pairing of Vidic and Ferdinand.
Okay.
In midfield, I'll go. The first midfield I have to go for Stevie Gerrard. I mean,
Stevie G.
that's probably my best player I ever saw play football, like growing up here, and is my favorite footballer of all time, of course. Stevie G just made my love for football go to a whole different level, and I dream of the day I'll see him win the Champions League as a manager for Liverpool. That would be a dream come true. Partnering Stevie G in midfield would be Frank Lampard,
Super Frank.
the highest goal scoring midfielder
Yeah.
until date. I can't believe a midfielder could score that many goals. His positional
Scored
abilities,
over 200 goals for Chelsea.
bro, like that guy was just something
It's
else.
crazy.
He was always at the right spot at the right time.
He had the finishing of a great striker.
Yeah,
His ball striking was out of this world. He did it effortlessly.
honestly.
He's a great guy.
So yeah, moving forward, I'm going with the 4-3-3. So that's I'm left with one more. No, I'm not going with 4-3-3. I'll go with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have Gerrard and Lampard in central midfield. In my attacking midfield position would be. Did Modric play in the Barclays era?
Yeah, he did.
Or he played as a left winger?
Yeah.
He was a left winger in the Barclays
But I think
era.
he played that position for a season.
Yeah.
Then Harry Redknapp moved into the midfield, just like he moved Gareth Bale from the left back position to the left wing.
Yeah.
Because he recently mentioned it again, like after Gareth Bale retired. So I saw him, like I've watched him mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Modric only played that position for Tottenham for a season.
Yeah.
And I think he came to Tottenham in 2007.
Did he? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played at
It was
Tottenham.
2007 or 2008. I know they won the League Cup in 2008 against Chelsea.
Was he part of the
final? Yes, he was.
Yeah. I think he came 2007, 2008.
Yeah. So yeah, Modric plays in my attacking midfield position.
Okay.
I have Gareth Bale on the left. I mean, like that doesn't even need any explanation.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, he played in the Barclays era.
Okay.
But he was in left
I'm waiting
back.
for you to omit a name. Gareth Bale over Ronaldo.
I was going to put Ronaldo on. No, I have two Man United players already.
Okay. Okay, so you have two sports player already.
Yeah.
You don't have an Arsenal player. Why?
Nah, I have an Arsenal player. Terry Henry up top, for sure.
Obviously. Apart from that, you're supposed to have somebody else. Obviously, Terry is going to be there.
Up top, yeah. I'm going with the 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
And I'm left with a right winger now. I would have said Ronaldo, but because I already have two Man United players, are we going to make it 3?
No.
Wow, this is difficult, bro. On the right, I would have. Wait, let me think. On the right.
Not so many, to be honest, not so many right wingers tore it up back then. I
Are
think
you sure though?
the best wingers at those days were the ones on the left.
Ronaldo was crazy on the right.
Man United, I think his
Yeah,
best games were on the left.
yeah, but like he played on the right and he did decent as well. He was the highest goal scorer
He
in the team.
started on the
Yeah,
right midfield position when he
yeah,
first came to United. Towards the end of his time at United, I think he moved to the left.
yeah. I'm thinking of that Arsenal. I would have said Robert Pire on the left, bro.
Then Ronaldo on the right.
I'll play Robert Pire on the left. Yeah, like let's do a correction. Robert Pire on the left. Then I would have Gareth Bale on the right, cutting in on his left foot, and then I would have Thierry Henry up top. Even though I don't feel like Bale really played in the Barclays era, but yeah, actually he did.
He did.
He did, yeah. So yeah, Bale on the right, Pire on the left, Thierry Henry through the middle, Luka Modric in attacking midfield. Then I have Gerrard and Lampard in central midfield. And then at my left back is Ashley Cole, yeah.
Yeah.
And my right back, Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
Centre back, Vidic and Ferdinand. And then my goalkeeper was Petr Cech. No, I have to change my goal. No. Pussy Yaskelainen.
You see from Bolton.
Yeah, so that's my team done. Let's hear from Aziz then.
Yeah. Okay. In goal, I think I'm going to choose Petr Cech. Petr Cech because of his longevity. I think he has the highest number of clean sheets in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he deserves to be number one in my team. Even though I hated Chelsea with all my heart back in the days, I don't really hate Chelsea like I used to anymore.
Because they are shit now, so yeah.
Yeah. I think I like it when they are shit. So, so let's leave it like that. My right back, I think I'll go for a Chelsea player also. Yeah.
Paulo Pereira.
No. Branislav Ivanovic.
Yeah, solid player.
Branislav on his day was unbeatable. You couldn't go past them.
And his nyash was.
We used to call him Ikebe Super.
His nyash was something.
Yeah, like if you are trying to get past him, we just go.
Yeah, Ature wrote a whole article about how important the nyash is.
Yeah.
Like if you're not a Nigerian watching this, nyash.
It's very important.
Go and look for the meaning of nyash because I'm not going to tell you. Like it's a very important part of the body when you are defending the ball. And yeah, actually wrote
or when you're trying
a whole
to
article
past
about
people,
that. Yeah. So yeah, go on, bro.
So Branislav Ivanovic on the right. That's the right back position. The centre back position, I would have Nemanja Vidic. Nemanja Vidic to me is probably the best defender of all time in the Premier League because he didn't just defend.
That's a shout though.
He didn't defend with his leg, he defended with every part of his body.
Best defender of all time.
Yes, in the Premier League that I have.
Do you know how loud that shout is?
I think okay.
Of all time in the Premier League.
Can you boldly mention?
Vidic was good, don't get me wrong. No disrespect. I think he was good, but of all time.
Yeah.
I have him in my team as well, but honestly, I don't think he's the best defender of all time.
I think Nemanja on his day
in the Premier League.
Yes, Nemanja on his day is a better defender, arguably a better defender
than Van Dijk.
Yes,
but Van Dijk was. I think Van Dijk and Ferdinand, what they had was because, in my opinion, I feel like Ferdinand was the better defender. If I was going to pick one out of the pair,
Ferdinand,
I think they have more to their game. Maybe if I was a manager, maybe I would be like more of a ball playing manager. But I get how you mean, yeah?
Yeah, I think
I like a defender who's very comfortable with the ball at their feet.
Yeah, I like them too, but I prefer people that can defend. First things first.
But how would Vidic do in this modern era?
I think he would adjust and he would still be the best defender. He defended, like I said, with every part of his body. He would stick his leg, his head, his nyash. Yeah, he would put every part of his body on the line just to make sure you don't score a goal. That's how I love my defenders. It was like that. People got past him. Yeah.
Yeah.
but he would kick you. That's why he got many red cards.
Was he better than Yapstam? Even though Yapstam didn't stay
I think
too
he
long.
was. I think he was. Yapstam didn't play that long in the Premier League. I think he was in the Premier League for 3 seasons.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
viewers at home, let us know in the comments. Do you agree with Aziz? He's saying Nemanja Vidic is the best defender in the history of the Premier League.
yeah,
I'm not agreeing with him
proper
though.
defender.
But you guys let us know in the comments.
Proper defender. So who would partner him? Yeah, I think I'll go for John Terry.
Yeah, solid.
John Terry for so many reasons. I
Do
hated
you
Chelsea.
think John Terry was better than Rio Ferdinand?
Wow, this is a hard one. But I'm going for Terry because I already have I don't want to have too many United players.
Yeah, but I'm asking you a direct question. I don't be a politician, bro.
I think I preferred Ferdinand, to be honest,
Why?
because Ferdinand could. Okay, maybe I'm contradicting myself, but I know what I
But if you have there should be a
Fed-
balance.
yeah,
You can
Ferdinand-
have a dog and then somebody
yeah,
else who can control the tempo.
that's why I think the greatest partnership in Premier League history, defensive partnership, is still Vidic and Ferdinand because they complemented each other. Ferdinand could play the ball.
That's Aziz doing an advert for my team right there because I have both players in my team. Anyway, you
Yeah.
guys will judge who the winner is for this.
So Ferdinand could play the ball. He could keep things simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vidic was the gangster in the defense. You don't mess with him. He would kick you. He would scratch you. But
He would bite you.
yeah, Ferdinand could do that too, but he was a better ball player. So I think I would go for Rio Ferdinand.
Mm.
But to make the team complete, I think Terry would partner Rio. Sorry,
Vidic.
Nemanja.
Yeah.
And okay, left back. It has to be Ashley Cole. Nobody comes close because he did it with the Invincibles. He did it with Chelsea. He won the Premier League title 4 times.
Yeah.
We're
actually both agreeing on that.
He dominated that position.
Yes, he did.
He could do it, or he could go forward, he could bomb forward, score crucial goals. To go past him was hard as hell.
Mm.
He was rock solid at the back too. So he edges it. I don't think many people will pick many left backs ahead of him.
Special mention Patrick Evra though.
Yeah,
Patrice Evra, yeah.
Patrice was very good too, but
Actually he came to Oshodi.
Yeah.
And played chess with the guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Big up you. I love you, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that organized it. Shout out, big out. Okay, I have my left back, right back. Okay. In the midfield, the first person I'm going to pick in the midfield is Cesc Fabregas.
The one at Arsenal or the one at Chelsea?
Both. It breaks my heart though. Wallahi, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to mention what he did for Chelsea because we could have had him, but Wenger was, I don't know, only he could explain why.
But for the sake of this game now, you have to specify which one, because we need to know how many Chelsea players and how many. I'm guessing you're picking the one for Arsenal because you already have two Chelsea players.
I'll pick the one at Arsenal because he did so many great things at Arsenal. So even though he didn't win the league.
Bro, there was a game I watched. I think it was against Aston Villa. Don't quote me by that, but he came on in that game.
Yeah, he was injured.
Scored a free kick, and then got subbed off again.
Yeah.
And that free kick was actually.
I don't think it was only that free kick.
I think he scored a brace, yeah. And got subbed off again. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
There was a time Fabregas was the best midfielder in the world.
Yes.
At Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't think he was the best midfielder in the world at Chelsea.
He was so young doing those things.
He was captain at 21. He was captaining his team as big as Arsenal at 21. He carried Arsenal on his shoulders. It hurts that he left. Today he still hurts because he's a player I really, really like. He wasn't fast.
Yeah.
His legs weren't fast, but he was fast.
Yeah,
up here. He could, there's this thing he does before he gets the ball. He scans. He checks for who's behind or in front of him.
Exactly.
And we used to call people that could pass the ball Fabi Pass. Like he had this nickname,
Yeah.
Fabi Pass, because
Yeah.
his passes were 100% precise most of the time, and he could play so many positions. He could play behind the striker. He could play as a number 10. He could play as a false nine. He could do all these things. So he's one of the reasons why like I loved Arsenal more during those days. So Fabregas for me has to be in that list. The other person I'll put in, I'm going with a 4-3-3.
Okay.
The other person I'll put in that list is Steven Gerrard.
Yo, Stevie G,
I
the
think-
best player to play the game, bro. I
think
think he was better than Lampard as an all-round player.
I think so too. I think
Would you guys agree with us?
they would. Who wants to say otherwise? Come on.
Nah, people have contradicting opinions, But let us
Come
know in the
on.
comments. Go on, bro.
Steven Gerrard is the greatest player to never win the league.
Yeah, sadly, man, makes me sad.
And whenever I think about the time he almost did it. Remember that slip?
Bro.
I'm sorry, I have to put this in. So you were being too arrogant, yeah. So I had to bring you back.
Why are you doing this, bro? Why did you have to rub that in?
I had to.
Why did you have to?
I had to. Now that you're back on earth, yeah. So
Bro.
Steven Gerrard, wow. Gerrard could play for any team in his prime. He could play for.
He was linked with Chelsea multiple times.
He almost went to Chelsea.
He was
one
linked
time.
with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy was.
He could play for prime Barcelona.
Yeah.
He was that good.
Yeah.
He could play for any team.
For a lot of Gen Zs who did not watch Stevie Gerrard, yeah, because I've had a few encounters with you guys, and they're like, Danny Gerrard, who's Gerrard? Like, because you didn't watch him and because he didn't win the league, and that's why I think it feels even worse just knowing his
I think
if he had won the league, all these Gen Zs wouldn't be saying what they're saying.
Who do
now.
you think is the closest player that plays like him, like in the Premier League right now?
I think De Bruyne still.
I think so too.
I'm not even going to think about it. I think
He
De Bruyne
is,
still.
in case you didn't watch Steven Gerrard in his prime or at all in his footballing days, the person that comes close to him is De Bruyne, and I think he was better all round.
Yes, because he could defend.
Yeah,
he could shoot with his left,
he could head
with
the
his
ball,
right.
he could do
from
all these
anywhere
things.
on pitch. Gerrard could shoot from anywhere, bro.
So I think he was better all round. So
the FA Cup final in 2006, bro. Like that guy made me lose my voice a couple times. Not even.
Wow.
Gerrard
Against
left me
West
with
Ham,
yeah. He left me with so many memories. So
Wow.
like, bro, he doesn't
Wow.
even need to win the Prem
and the
for me
famous
to.
Istanbul final. I think he kickstarted it in second half.
Yeah, he scored that header
Yeah.
against AC
Can you still
Milan.
do the celebration? You still remember it?
Was it? I remember the commentator was like, hello, something like that.
I can't remember, but I
Bro,
remember
like,
he was
yeah, he
he
was like,
come
yeah,
on,
everybody
come on.
like, yeah, that was an iconic moment.
Yeah. So Steven Gerrard, okay. I would have to go for one more person in midfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
I have
new
to do this.
suggestion. Most goals.
No. I have to do this. I'm going to go for Augustine
JJ,
Azuka.
JJ, if you're watching this, I love
Okocha.
you, bro. Like, I love you so much, man. Like, I don't even know if it's proper respect for me to call you bro, but you're my brother, man. I love you so much, man. You made me see football from a different perspective, from a young age, man. 2002 World Cup. As I was saying the other time, like I was being forced to go to school even though I wanted to watch the games, but like every time I saw highlights and how Okocha was dribbling past people, like that guy made my childhood, man.
JJ was crazy, man.
And I was supposed to meet JJ at some point. Like
When?
there was like every time, yeah, because I used to go play football with Femi on, like, Femi, yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Lover boy.
yeah, where he stays, where Okocha actually stays in the same estate. I'm not going to mention it, but I would play like every weekend I would go, but sometimes I would miss. And every time I miss,
You would come.
he would be around, coincidentally, and yeah, that. But anytime I meet JJ, I'm going to shake his hand and let him know that he's the man. Cause that guy.
Take
that
a
guy,
picture too. I'd like.
Yeah,
to
I
take a
would.
picture
I
with
would
you.
post that on Instagram. You guys go follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Just like Saka requested for Arsene Wenger's picture recently, and his dream came true.
Yeah, and I saw him take
Hopefully-
a picture with David Beckham as well, and he was so polite in the way he asked for that
Now
picture.
Yoruba boy now.
Yeah, now
No
so
get
man,
choice
now
now.
so.
Him mama don't teach him.
You know
for
the
school.
ballet, but it was
If
like
you don't double them, we don't see our picture. So
yeah, man,
yeah, so JJ. Do you know how many
Yeah.
people supported Bolton back then
bro,
because of JJ?
but I get what you've just done because you've mentioned the Nigerian player now. All the Nigerian viewers are going to vote for you now. Yeah.
No.
But
This
go
is a
on,
proper
go
shout.
on.
You can't deny it.
Politician.
Is it a proper
Go on.
shout?
Yeah, is it? Well, yeah, it is because I think JJ's move.
JJ, do you know what JJ did to all these players were mentioning? Do you know what he did to them?
Yeah, I think JJ's move from was it PSG when he went to Bolton as a free agent.
It was from PSG.
I think that's the best free transfer we've ever seen in the history of
Yeah.
the Premier League.
Yeah.
That was some stroke of genius from
Because
big
what he
man
did
Sam
for
Allardyce.
Bolton, he single-handedly like saved them from relegation. He even took them to the Carling Cup final. They played against Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
They lost that final.
Yeah.
I think that would have been their first trophy in decades.
Hmm.
So he's a proper Barclays legend.
whatever Bolton are up to this stage, though, it's just
It's
annoying.
sad. It's sad, man. It's sad because Bolton were the second team of most Nigerians. Yeah.
Bro, they used to show Bolton games on local TV in Nigeria. This was a point before satellite television
Yeah,
was
before
popular.
we even started
They
watching.
would show Bolton, they would show Newcastle because Obafemi Martins played there. Like
and Portsmouth too.
and Portsmouth because of Kanu.
Yeah, Utaka.
Utaka's man.
Barclays here. You guys,
Bro, football was better back then.
I'm
It was.
Even
Now I feel like an uncle saying this, but yeah, football was better back then.
Barclays era was the best.
It
Man.
was, bro. It was.
the best. Every match was
There was always something about it.
Portsmouth. They had so many black players.
Lua, Defoe at some point. Muntari,
Papa Buba
Las.
Diop,
Papa Buba Diop, rest in peace, man.
RIP.
Bro, they had some.
They had Kanu. They
Ben
had Glenn Johnson. They had Benjani Wari.
Benjani Wari.
Do you remember that celebration?
From Zimbabwe.
Do you remember that celebration?
I know he had a famous celebration, but I can't remember what it was.
He would get up. He would go. You.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And I think this guy did that as well. Playing for Hull City at that point.
Oh.
Jimmy Bullard.
I
hope you are not mixing it up. But I
Jimmy
know.
Bullard. I'm not sure if I can't remember.
There was a goal he scored, yeah, and like all his teammates. I don't remember what happened at that point, but I think there's something that led to that celebration.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
"No, I think that one is
everybody-
different. I think the story behind that one is that their manager had a go at them.
yeah,
Like I think the previous match publicly.
whoa,
Yeah, he had a go at them, and when he did that, like in the previous match, everybody saw it. So when he scored in the next match,
yeah,
all the players sat down, like they were listening to their manager, and he was having a go at every one of them, like you. So it was an iconic celebration.
yeah. That's an iconic one.
Yeah.
Ah man, like I would have loved to know what the manager's reaction was to that. So did he take it lightly?
I think he would have just laughed it up because he just scored a goal, so he would have been elated.
Yeah.
So I think during those times when JJ was at Bolton, all of us loved Bolton as our second team. If you were a Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United fan. And JJ has an highlight of him dunking on,
Especially Arsenal, bro. Especially Arsenal.
Yeah.
Go watch JJ's highlights reels on YouTube, bro.
Ray Parlour. I'm sure Ray
He
Parlour
dunked
doesn't-
on Arsenal so many times.
And there was a time Bolton was Arsenal's boogie team.
Yeah, they were.
Like we just couldn't beat them.
And Okocha could do so many things. Like he could play the free kick.
Yeah.
He could play the penalty.
Could play
He
the long
was a
pass,
specialist at
the through ball.
even long throw-ins, bro. That guy was just.
You clean the ball.
And do you know the story of how he got into professional football?
Yeah, I heard it. But so many people don't know. You can share.
So he went to visit his friend in Germany at that point because his older brother was also a football player.
Yeah.
So he went to visit his friend and then he followed his friend to training just casually.
Yeah.
And then must have dribbled the hell out of everyone in that training session.
Yeah.
And they just knew this guy was just on another level. And bro, like sometimes when I think of football at that point, I don't think that would have been possible in this age because they wouldn't allow you to train with.
No.
Bro, football is a mess right now, man.
Alone,
It's a mess. They've ruined
like
football.
it's too robotic now.
Bro, that was how there would have never been a JJ if football was as serious as it is right
We would
now.
never have seen that goal he scored against Oliver Kahn.
Bro, that goal was special. I didn't see that goal live, but bro, I've seen it on replay, and I've watched that goal so many times, bro. Like,
If you want to make Oliver Kahn mad, I
just go
think
show him that.
that goal happened like maybe 25 years ago. I'm
Wow,
not
25
sure.
years
I'm
ago.
not sure though.
Wow.
But
That's a long
I'm sure
time
if you
ago.
still play that video to Oliver Kahn, his face will turn red. I'm serious. It will turn red because this was like arguably best
Bro,
goalkeeper.
I think we have to do a special episode dedicated to just talking about JJ's greatness.
Yeah.
That guy's
And
just.
also African
And
players.
big up you for bringing him
I
up.
think I've won. Let's just call it quit. I've won.
Well, you've not even finished mentioning your
I've
team.
won.
No, let's allow the fans. Let's allow the viewers. You guys judge who the winner
Where's
is.
my trophy? I've won. I need my medal right now.
You guys leave a comment below. Let us know whose 11 you're going with. Aziz is not even done with his 11.
Yeah.
Yet.
Okay, for the sake of sportsmanship, let me continue. But I think I've won.
Nah, you haven't.
Okay. So, okay, here we go. I'll go for JJ, obviously.
Yeah.
My 3 midfielders are complete. So, up top,
So you're not going with Lampard in midfield?
no, I'm not going
Lampard,
with
the
Lampard.
highest goal scoring midfielder ever, bro.
No. I think I want more from my players than goals.
Wow. But Lampard wasn't just about the goals. He was good. He could ping it. He wasn't a
There are
bad
people
defender
that
as
could
well.
do that better than him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than him.
Was he a better passer than ball passer than
Gerrard?
than Fabregas? Hell
No.
no.
But did he have more assists?
Because he played
Than
more
Fabregas.
games. Fabregas is the fastest
Yeah.
player to get to.
Yeah, that's true. though.
I think
I get how you
close to
mean,
100 assists.
Yeah.
In the Premier League. And okay, my left wing I'll go for Cristiano.
Are you sure you don't have more than 2 Man United players?
No, I only have Vidic. I don't have Ferdinand.
Oh, so you have Ronaldo and the coach, and you're going for a young Ronaldo who step over as well. I'm actually hyping your team now, but
I've won. Are you going to just admit I've won?
No, you haven't, bro. Because
Okay.
I have Bill on my team.
Bill
Bill was tearing it up, bro.
Bill.
Yes, nah. Bill was so good in the Prem. Like when he went to Real Madrid at that point, he was.
I know Bill
The
was
most
good, but
expensive
Bill,
player in the world.
Ronaldo.
I'm not comparing them.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Don't let all Ronaldo fans come for you. Man.
I have Thierry Henry as well, bro. Like
Obviously.
Thierry Henry was like people called him Igwe. Like he already had it. Do you know what Igwe means? Igwe in Igbo language means
King.
a chief.
Is he a
king.
chief?
Is it a chief? Yeah.
I don't think they don't
They don't have chiefs.
They don't have kings.
So it's a chief still.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
chief is Mazi, yeah.
Igbo people.
Bro, I'm not Igbo, but yeah,
What
I
does
know
Igwe mean?
I know culture.
Does it mean
like,
a king?
No, I don't. We don't have to ask them. I
Are
know.
you sure?
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of Igbo friends. Mazi was chief.
Okay.
Igwe is king.
Okay.
So back to Thierry Henry.
Okay.
Thierry Henry had that title.
But I'm not done with my
Igwe.
team, so you cannot say because you have Thierry Henry. What if I have Thierry Henry?
Are you allowed to have him? I thought you already had 2 Arsenal players.
No, I only had one.
Who?
Fabregas.
Okay.
Okay. So
Ronaldo on the left.
actually Ronaldo on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, on
Who?
the left, I'm going to have I'm going to have Gareth Bale.
Why are you copying my team? Why are you copying my team, bro?
I'm going to have Gareth Bale.
I think I get what you're doing because I went first. Yeah, you've had the chance to analyze my team.
No.
Go on.
We
Just
don't
go
have
on.
the same players. Now.
Just go
we have
on,
maybe
bro.
4 or 5.
Just go on.
Okay, okay. I don't want Gareth Bale again.
Just make up your mind, bro.
Do you know what I'm going to put in?
Who? Robert Pire.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put him because I already have Fabregas.
And you need to make space for Henry.
Yeah, he's a king.
So just make up your mind, bro.
Okay. Left wing, I think I'm going to go for I can put Suarez there, man.
Suarez? Suarez
Yes.
wasn't a left winger, and he certainly isn't a like. I don't attribute his time with the Barclays era like that
Okay. Why do you?
because he came in like 2011,
He came in 2000
yeah,
was it 11?
yeah, I think, yeah,
Let me just go with Gareth Bale. I'm going with Gareth Bale.
yeah,
Yeah,
on the left wing.
yeah, left wing Gareth Bale, bombing forward, outside shot.
Mhm.
We don't need to say much about him. And he recently just retired.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a very, very good career.
yeah.
Very good career. I think
One
he's
career you should be proud of.
yeah, I think the British people don't really like maybe hype him up like they should.
Yeah,
I think they hype other players more than him, and he has had a wonderful
but
career.
do you think Gareth Bale is the greatest British player of all time?
No, I don't think so.
Then who is?
Um,
So these are the options:
the best I've seen.
Giggs, Rooney, Shearer, Gerrard, Beckham, Ferdinand.
I still think you don't mention some people. Kenny Dalglish,
Yeah, Kenny Dalglish.
Kevin
Like if I'm
Keegan.
going
I think
like
Kevin
way
Keegan
back.
was the first British person to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there was Paul Gascoigne,
yes, Paul Gascoigne. So many great
Michael
players.
Owen.
Yeah, David Beckham.
Yeah, I mentioned him.
Yeah, so many greats.
Ian Rush,
Yeah, the Welshman.
Ian Wright,
Ooh,
Uncle Ian. I love you, man.
I love you too.
How come we don't have any Manchester City players in our teams?
Because they weren't the first in the Barclays era. They were not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Man City you know now. If it was like the post Barclays era, Man City would have like 3-4 players in that.
Yaya Toure will definitely be.
Who won't follow and drag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite song in football, man.
Let's not digress. So that's your team, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do a recap of your team.
Let me mention.
I thought you mentioned Ronaldo on the right,
Uh-huh.
Bale on the left, and
I've
Henry
not
through the
mentioned.
middle.
I've not given Henry his props.
Okay, go on.
Let me just round up. Let me
Go on.
my-
Now you're being like, what do
Yeah.
they call those guys who do the eulogy for the Oba, like for the Yoruba Oba? Because they use the talking drum and they say something like,
I can't remember,
"You're not a proper Yoruba boy.
man.
Get
Come
this
on.
guy, big boy, come by."
Hopefully, my dad doesn't see this, man.
He's going to see it too. He has to
Hopefully.
see it too.
No, you know. Please, in case you know my dad, please don't show him this video.
Nah, your
Don't
dad
show
has
him
to see
that.
this because how would you
Nah.
not know what that is called?
I forgot. It happened. People forget. I forgot.
Yeah, I
So-
know, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my number 9 has to be Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry because
Finally.
he's the greatest.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was having this talk with one of my very good friends,
Yeah.
Tolu, about Van Nistelrooy,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how much of it. I think we had that discussion as well
Yeah,
because
we
after
did.
I had that discussion with Tolu, I wanted to hear your opinion as well. And I didn't see much of Van Nistelrooy, but like I saw him at Real Madrid. I didn't see too much of him in the Premier League, but I know he's a good finisher because I still think his stint at Real Madrid is so underrated.
Yeah.
He's got so many goals. Like
There was a time he was
shitload
even the
of
one
goals.
carrying Madrid.
Like that guy was so good. Like, do you think his time at Man United as well is a bit underrated?
I think so, 100%. I think his time at United was very underrated
Because because they had Ronaldo and yeah, Ronaldo was the main guy now, and Fergie was so notorious for that. He could that's one thing where I feel he would always be better. He would always have one over Jurgen Klopp. Maybe at the end of Jurgen Klopp's career. Big up Jurgen Klopp though. We're recording this on Saturday, early morning. What's the time?
3:45.
3:45 a.m. Nigerian time. So Liverpool is going to play Chelsea later in the day today, and that's going to be Jurgen Klopp's 1,000th game in charge as a professional manager.
That's not easy, man.
But I'm saying that big up him. I love him. He's giving me so many memories. But I'm just saying that Fergie was so, what's the word now? Fergie he was decisive. He was brutal. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you get what I mean. He was able to sense when was the right time to reshuffle his team, and that was why because him having that 26 year create that how brazy his 26 years was for Man United. I don't think that was a coincidence. It
No, it
was just
wasn't. It
sheer
wasn't.
brilliance, and the fact that it was
It was
above being a
ruthless.
good. He wasn't even the greatest, like in terms of
Tactician.
in terms
It
of
wasn't.
tactics, but he was so good at managing. He could manage the situation. He could read the room. He knew how to handle the dressing room. When it was time to let this guy go, he knew. He just knew. Okay, this is Ronaldo's time. Van Nistelrooy, you're a good player, but I'm sorry, bro.
You have to go.
So yeah, man. So yeah, that's our team, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So let us obviously have won yet, but just
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I think I'm going to win because like I have some very, very good players in my squad as well. So let's see. Let's just allow the fans decide, man. Don't bring conclusions into your hands because you have a Nigerian player in your team.
okay.
Does not mean you are going to win this because
Okay.
he's not even an Arsenal player. If you mention Kanu now,
But
yeah,
my
I would
team
have
beat
said,
your team.
let the fans decide, bro.
No. Like on a football pitch.
On
My
a
team
football
beats-
pitch,
Yeah.
bro, I have Modric in my team.
Yeah. I have Fabregas.
I'm not trying to disrespect the coach now, but
I have
like,
Okocha.
let's not even like Modric, bro.
I have Okocha.
Bro, I think if I'm because like if I'm looking at Modric, yeah, because I don't want to make this episode too long. I don't want to bring too many arguments, but Modric for me, I think he's probably the best midfielder I've ever seen like play live. No, I'm not talking about YouTube highlights now. I'm talking about play live that I've witnessed in my lifetime. I think Modric,
he's a
bro.
great player. I think he the Ballon d'Or he has, he deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it, yeah.
So that's giving you a rethink. Don't think because you've mentioned Okocha now you're going to win. Give me that energy. Let's see. Let's allow the viewers judge.
Okay, let me say something. Yeah, there are so many things Okocha can do with the ball that Modric can't even dream of.
Bro, Okocha, like, I said it the other time, like that guy means
like
so
I
much
could
to
I
me.
could name,
But like
15
in terms
things.
of winning things, Okocha didn't win things, bro.
Yeah, there's so many
Sometimes
great
you have
players
to
that didn't win
be.
things.
Sometimes you have to be very direct. Like I'm not even saying Modric is the most direct guy because he could do so many different things with the ball as well. Of course, not on Okocha's level, but the trophies he won, bro, he was so instrumental. Real Madrid have won 5 Champions Leagues, bro, in our lifetime. 5.
Yeah.
5, bro. Do you know what that means?
Modric is a great player.
I'm not trying to disrespect Okocha. I would have
I
said,
agree.
let's rate, like, I'm not even going to go there. Like, it stinks. Let me not even say it. But, like, bro, Modric, proper player. I'm not going to compare you to Okocha now. Because I know Okocha is your legend as well. But, yeah, Modric, big player. Yeah, I think we're done, bro.
Yeah.
Anything more?
I don't mean to sound like,
Yeah.
but I just need to do this because if I don't do it, I might not feel good after this episode.
You're going to banter Liverpool, yeah?
No, I'm not going to do that. I just want to say we're still top of the league, baby.
Anyway, I've been Mubarak and he's been
Abdulaziz.
and we are over and peace out.